Afternoon, everyone. Parkinson's has no ethical value. Parkinson's does not care how old you are. Parkinson's will present one symptom, 2, 3, 4, any or all 40. Parkinson's will decide. More than a third of Parkinson's patients hide their symptoms out of fear or shame. That's 40% in the UK. This stigma is denying people of vital support at all times when they may be struggling emotionally to come to terms with their condition. 3 reasons people hide their symptoms. Not wanting others to be embarrassed by you. That's 63%. Fear of being judged. That's 34%. Symptoms not socially acceptable. That's 32%. People with Parkinson's have a lot of courage to share their personal stories and symptoms. As the founder of PD Kinetics, my coaches and trainers have been chosen to be part of that story. And we have to listen to what you say. Listen to what the spouses say, family and carers, as they're going through the same journey with you. They don't know why, if you suddenly freeze, what it's about. Listen for long enough and well enough, with understanding, to find out what is unique about them, not just as a person with Parkinson's, but each unique individual that they are. PD Kinetics doesn't just presume, they're worried about balance, falling, shaking. Whatever it is they share confidentially with PD Kinetics is what concerns that person with the condition the most. I've had 20 years' experience with Parkinson's, along with personally caring for my mother with the condition until she passed away on New Year's Eve, 2016, where while I was with her when she died, I told her that I couldn't do any more for her, but I'll make sure I do for everybody else. And I turned my pain with my mum into power. I'm not textbook on PD. I'm real. I have genuine empathy and understanding of how the condition affects everyday living that is taken for granted by so many, and also those affected after diagnosis to which symptoms are already apparent. For instance, freezing on the toilet and unable to get back up, turning over in bed or able to get in and out of the car. Imagine attempting public transport, or even now we've got the swipe cards, before that, trying to put your number in when paying for goods. Shopping and falling, and your groceries all rolling out of your bags. Or, as has been said before, wearing high heels again as a woman, or putting your earrings in. Parkinson's aims to make everything small. He wants you small. From your posture, your muscle density, stride, pacing, eye-to-hand coordination, the list goes on, even down to the person's handwriting. People with Parkinson's should never be made to feel they have to hide their condition. As a PD Kinetics professional, we never say, "That's unusual," or "Never heard of that before." We listen to what they share. We remember it's their story, and we know we will start to uncover their worries that lie beneath, not only what is observed or you think needs to be addressed within your session that day. PD Kinetics has a flexible approach by considering each person's individual needs. We know this will make the most difference to those with Parkinson's. I have a strong commitment to empower others. My philosophy is empathy. Questions, existence, knowledge, values, reasons, mind and language. Questions are often passed as problems, to be studied, but remember to think out of the box, and problems have solutions. PD Kinetics understands the condition and rehabilitates cognitive and physical functioning to aid everyday activities and in many cases prevents injury. We did have a slide story. In fact, I'll bring Gaynor here. I have like to introduce you to Gaynor for a second, who did actually... No, it's the guy first. The guy first. You don't have him? No, we have three. Pardon? We have three. Yeah, the guy first. Just while we're sorting this, yeah, he's on now. Gaynor has previously introduced me as the body mechanic. Isn't that right, Gaynor?
Yeah. One thing that I really find about your approach is that it's part counselling, and you take the whole person and you've almost got a sixth sense. So when you see someone walking up and down, it's all very bespoke. You actually understand what their particular problem is. Yeah.
And how to correct it. Yep. Right, thank you. Yeah, you can go now. Watch the step. Right, I know it's a guy, but I'm just trying to show you one of me concept. Steve came to me last year, and he was unable to. It's not moving. He was unable to actually stand, and he hasn't been able to stand up out of a chair for 2 years on his own. So I worked with him, showed him how to stand up properly, how to position your feet so that you distribute your own body weight when you stand up instead of falling forward. And you can flip forward. Within 2 weeks of working with him, he was then able to do this.
Go on, Steve.
That was 2 weeks of working, which is just brilliant. The next one, Barbara, this was
Smile as well.
This was a different story. Barbara was carried into me in a session that I do in Manchester by a father. And he actually said to me, I've heard all about you, Charlotte. Please, can you...
2, 3.
Please, can you help
4,
me with my daughter? You're my last resort.
6, 7.
Barbara was
8,
normal, typical.
9,
everyday
10.
girl.
Well done.
She had a son 3 years ago. Just after the birth of her son, she became ill. And she was diagnosed with Parkinson's. She's now 33. She's got the most rapid form of Parkinson's there is. It's caused by the iron accumulation in the brain.
Smile as well.
When she came, she couldn't move. Father handed me and everything. The only thing she could move in herself was her eyes. So this is after 2 weeks. I got her on a bike. We're only looking at 10 movements to get her moving again. The whole body was that stiff.
4, 5.
She was actually placed on palliative
7,
care.
8,
And I really was the last
9,
resort.
10.
Within
Well
2
done.
months. Next one. No, next one again. Pardon? Barbara 2. Barbara 2. Barbara 2. You've only got 3. You've only got 3. Oh, well, I'll go on anyway. I'll have to show you all on my phone. Yeah, she was placed on palliative care and told to eat chocolate because she'd lost that much weight to try and get calories into her. I've now got her, within 2 months, we've put 19 pounds on and she's standing up. Then she's on the road, she's unbelievable. And she is. She's a very, very rare case. Like I said, there's only 14 cases in the world. On another good note, even though it's a guy's been training with me. He's 43 now, Peter. And we got him into the Ironman in Barcelona last October, which he did in 12 hours. Silly bugger, we lost him in the sea. He took a wrong turning, so we lost half an hour. And, that was October. And this Sunday, he was in the British Championships, and we got silver medal. And which is absolutely brilliant. But not only just the silver medal, we've actually got him a classification. And we're on the road to the Olympics next year, and he'll be the first person after diagnosis with Parkinson's to get to the Olympics. There isn't even a classification for him. We've had to go down the ataxia route. So it can be done. In life, many things don't go according to plan. PD Kinetics works with all those affected and helps build confidence and motivation. PD Kinetics gives the person affected by Parkinson's new strategies to assist you in many aspects of life, taking into account your priorities, your lifestyle, and what matters to you the most. The road of life is full of twists and turns. It's how we manage that defines us. Work with, listen to, and learn from others, and the road becomes much clearer. We give hope and belief to live positively after diagnosis, which is now possible with PD Kinetics. Accept no one's definition of your life, but define yourself. You may not control events that happen to you, but you can decide not to be reduced by them. Reveal the best version of yourself. We are stronger together. Believe, and this is what PD Kinetics is all about.